I am very excited for these next 28 days.
Good morning and welcome to our first full day in Nepal.
We have a big month ahead of us, but that also means we have a lot of planning to do.
Which we've saved for the last minute.
Yes, of course. And so what we really need to figure out is what our major Nepal trek is gonna be. We either have the Langtang Valley or Annapurna. So we're heading to talk to a tour company, figure out some more information about the treks, and then do some shopping. Make sure we're well prepared. A little bit of guidance and we'll figure it out.
Of course, we always do.
Immediately when we arrived in Nepal, we were greeted by the chaos of its capital city. It feels overwhelming, but in a good way. Even on the busiest streets, you feel a sense of peace. You'll see the rickety cars and motorcycles zigzagging through traffic, trucks carrying more than they can hold, and people everywhere. Most of them will probably be smiling. That's just how the Nepali people are. You'll see stupas around every corner and smell incense burning constantly. You'll pass by vendors and monks and children going to and from school.
Talk with this guy. So the map told us to walk through this military base, which seems like something we can't do, but it would have been cool. So I asked the guy, but he told us no.
We finally made it to Thamel, and we couldn't help but notice that shop after shop was selling cashmere, wool, baby yak fur, and so much more. Had we just entered trekking gear paradise?
So we've reached the shopping area, and we knew that there was going to be good prices on things. I didn't really know like what things we would be able to buy, but this is mainly like baby yak, cashmere, some of the nicest, softest materials for like $4 to $8 for a pair of gloves or scarves. I'm gonna have a hard time not shopping a bunch here. I don't have room in my bag, but
This is the softest thing I've ever felt.
I really want these. I'm thinking I really like these. I might need to trek with them. They're not really for trekking, but I want them. I don't know, it would go with so many things. I feel like it would look nice with blue or green or even just more pink. Been feeling the pink vibes lately.
I like this one.
No, not that one. Sorry, Drew.
Let's go figure out our trek.
All right. Wow, I want to go shopping.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was gonna be like pashmina and cashmere and wool heaven.
No, we're not so far from like northern India and Kashmir, which is like the place to buy it. Well, there's yaks here though, so baby yak makes sense. I don't know, I need to do some research.
I'm gonna get yak before I leave. We're getting some yak. Our first stop of the day is with a tour company that we met yesterday at the airport. They were super nice, helped us meet our driver from the airport, and we're really just friendly. So we're gonna chat with them this morning, just get some more information about the treks, the weather, and hopefully a better overview of our options. They seem to be a tour operator that offer like all-inclusive treks, which we don't really want. We either want to do it on our own or just with kind of like a solo guide who's just there to help when needed, share information with us, and really just help us do this on our own. We don't want someone just showing us the way to go and walking us through. I feel like that, for me at least, kind of gets rid of part of the adventure. So one thing we definitely need is maps for our trek, and depending if we do Annapurna or Langtang, wherever it is, we'll decide kind of what we get, because there is a ton of different maps. There is a ton of different treks you can do, from relatively easy to Everest. We've heard guides can be kind of hit or miss. Like some guides, they'll tell you where to eat, tell you where to sleep, and people feel like when they're on the treks, they're being rushed, the guide's getting a kickback, and it's not really the most fulfilling experience. So we're gonna chat with these guys, kind of see what they offer, prices, all that, and then go from there and use that as our starting point.
So we met up with Ram with Pariwar Holidays for our first meeting of the day. As expected, there were so many different options and plans we'd have to consider.
We enjoy the adventure because we need to be able to go at our own speed, kind of do our own thing.
We learned about possible routes, guide options, prices, and got answers to our many questions.
So where are we right now? Down here?
Down here, Kathmandu.
And you start here, and the valley hike is this one?
Yeah.
With all our new intel, we headed onward for some retail therapy to help clear our minds and decide on a trek.
Well, that was a great conversation. I think we might have mentioned it already, but we met a guy who works for ROM yesterday at the airport. He basically hangs out at the airport and tries to find people who are interested in trekking, which is honestly a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
He was really nice too, so we're like, all right, we'll go talk to this tour company, which actually had really great reviews online.
Yes.
So we were super down for it.
Basically, we have like 3 options. Hire a guide, just the guide, and basically he follows us, make sure we don't die, and helps us out a little bit. Option number 2 is basically a fully inclusive trip. So meals are taken care of, accommodations taken care of, which would allow us to just have full freedom, record all we want, wake up, trek, enjoy it, and not stress. Which sounds a little too easy, personally. Yeah. I think we're leaning away from that, and really I think what we need to decide on is Annapurna without a guide, or Langtang with the guide. So that's what we're gonna debate today.
While we go shopping. Let's go shop.
We're heading to a trekking store called Kalapatthar, which apparently has the best selection of gear and the best prices. So it's a pretty good combo, and it's got over 2,000 reviews on Google, so it seems pretty promising. So all these maps are for specific regions and treks. So I'm thinking of getting the Annapurna map just so we can look at it, because we'll need it if we're doing it ourselves, and it'll help us kind of plan our route to see what we think. But all these maps are like $5, so I kind of just want to get them to help plan our next trip.
A nice souvenir.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, if we love whatever trek we do, we're going to do another one at some point, so we might as well have the map so we can plan it. Maybe even plan it a little bit more ahead of time than, you know, say 4 days before we leave to the trek. We don't have hiking poles, we don't have a down jacket, we don't have a sleeping bag.
One thing Isabel and I do like to get when we go to countries, since we don't do a lot of shopping, is artwork. We like to buy art from local artists. 1, it helps local artists, which is always good, but 2, it makes our apartment really cool when you have art from all over the world. We just went into an art store, and I think it's my favorite art store we've ever been in. Look at all these.
What did you find?
Some of the coolest art I've ever seen. It's a collection of different artists that all are in the same shop. One artist specifically has this mountain painting style that I think are my favorite paintings I've ever seen.
This is for you.
I think so.
I agree. Wow. So what's this material?
It's
canvas.
Canvas strip.
That's
what you paint on.
It's my brother's birthday tomorrow, so I'm gonna talk to my sister and my family, see if she got him a present, and we might be sending him a painting. The trekking store we want to go to is closed right now. The person next door told me it should open in like an hour, so we're going to get food. But one thing that surprised me is I've been offered a lot of weed so far. I don't know what the rules are about it here, but it seems pretty common and easy to get apparently.
This is kind of our time to figure out what to do.
This is probably the most serious conversation we've had in a while.
Well, let's do this first. So we're trying to rule out Annapurna or Langtang. That's a good place to start.
Yes.
Okay, on the count of 3, say where you want to go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, Langtang.
Annapurna.
No. What?
I don't want a guide.
This is news to me.
I think for me, the more I think about it, the less I want a guide. I think there are a lot of benefits to having a guide that we will miss out on, but I think right now what I want most is a map, a trail, and just a pure sense of adventure.
And you're okay with it being more busy?
So that's my other thing. It's like I'm not set on Annapurna. Could definitely be talked into Langtang, because there are other benefits of Langtang too. It's a little bit closer, you get into higher elevation quicker, it won't take as many days of our trip, but also Annapurna, we get to go to Pokhara, which is supposed to be a cool little town. We can spend a few days there editing.
But I worry overall that we actually don't have that much time to sit there with our 30 days. We start now, we have 4 days here, and then We take a travel day, so we spend the night, and there's 5 nights, and then we start our trekking potentially for 10 nights. Chitwan, that takes another 15 days.
So I guess 15 nights, get back, 16 nights, relax for 2 nights, 18 nights, go rafting, call it 22 nights, take a day off, 23 nights, go to Chitwan. So yeah, I mean, you're definitely correct there. We don't actually have that much in between time. I've also read that people have gone to Langtang without a guide. It just kind of...
We're not doing that.
All right.
For the record, we haven't done hiking like this before.
But it's not hard in a sense. Like the trail is well marked. You basically have one path to follow. The reason they made Langtang requiring a guide is I think there were some accidents with tourists. So to make it safer, to make it a better experience for people, and to help the locals, which is really kind of the biggest factor for me, because it is really beneficial when people come to Nepal and trek to hire a guide.
I think my main reason for wanting a guide is I want to ask about trees, I want to ask about the nature, I want to know what I could see on the trail if I didn't have a guide. So that's where I'm currently at.
So we've got some discussing to do. Thank you.
But first, we'll have some masala chai tea.
This is the first one since India.
It smells so good.
Oh, it smells so good.
My hand is burning.
So I got momos, which are kind of like a dumpling, but I got the chili ones. And based on how red they are, I think they're gonna be really spicy. So I'm slightly nervous. Here we go. Cheers. Oh. 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 Okay, that's not too spicy, but that is really good. It's kind of like a potato curry on the inside almost.
Wait, but you got chicken, right?
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like a chicken curry on the inside.
And I got a whole plate of stuff here. I got like a veg dish. I think it's called kana. I don't quite know. I'm basically gonna grab some vegetables and some rice and some dal, and then mix it all together. Ooh. I love vegetable curries. They're just my favorite thing. I could eat it every day.
Okay. Oh, you have a bigger spoon.
Yeah, come.
So earlier a guy tried to take us up here, but I don't really believe him. And apparently they have a bigger store upstairs.
Wow, this is cool.
It's like trekking gear paradise. So what we really need is a down jacket. So I think try to figure out prices today, talk with our guide tomorrow, figure out what we really need, and then we'll actually buy stuff tomorrow. That's fun.
So to get up here, we had to go through like a dark staircase, and it opened up to this giant mountain gear warehouse. And if you're a mountain person like us, it's kind of like heaven. It's like the knockoff RI.
Fun. I think I like the yellow and pink one.
Yeah. Kind of out there, but
Oh, I like it.
kind of fun for a big trek, right? These basketball music. Do I look like I'm ready to?
You do. You look like you're ready to track. Carabiner?
Climbing or non-climbing?
Non-climbing.
Non-climbing, one like
And then like a down jacket like this, not super thick.
So we just went into an impromptu camera store, classic, but we ended up getting a solar power charger, which I think is going to do a lot of good on this trip. Drew is testing out a solar panel charger.
One thing we're nervous about is having reliable charging to charge the camera and everything. So I want solar panels, and we just found a camera shop and they have them, so we're gonna plug it in and see. Charging.
Was it Kara? Nate had one.
Nate had one.
Nate had one, and
The guy I was talking to
in his little itinerary breakdown, it said $2 to $4 per device to charge. So that would get really expensive fast if we need to do that every day.
And the most important thing is the cameras. So we got a charger. Now we're headed back to the hotel.
I've been talking to a guy. We have a meeting set up tomorrow. Oh, traffic. Yeah. We have a meeting set up tomorrow morning. We're gonna talk with him some more. We really like him. It's directly with the guide, so it's a little bit less expensive, and just chatting with him, we've kind of gotten along. He has good English, has an Instagram.
So we're thinking maybe, well, I guess we just don't know yet. We'll decide tomorrow morning, but for now we need to head back to the hotel. Good morning. All right, we are headed out for the day. We're gonna go meet our guide. Got a big day planned because today we're going to pick our route, match with our guide, buy our gear. So it should be a day of wins.
Big moves.
Big moves.
So we've made it to where we're supposed to be. We're in this little courtyard. We've got shopping around us. We've got restaurants. We've got little cafes.
And we got a climbing wall.
And yeah, a climbing
If
wall
you can see
right up there. So now we're just waiting for Prashida, and then we'll meet him. And
hopefully it goes well.
yeah, hopefully we like him.
It'd be interesting if like we met him and we didn't vibe, and then it gets all awkward.
And then we're probably bailing and going to Annapurna. Oh, rat.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a flat rat.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that before.
We found him. Let's go say hello.
Hello, namaste.
Hello.
Nepal, sir.
Thank you.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Namaste.
Let's go.
All right. Yesterday we kind of just walked around Thamel. We looked at some gear shops, and that was about it.
Apparently we were in the total wrong courtyard. Whoops.
Great. Let's go.
Rashid laid out the entire Langtang Valley itinerary for us and answered all of our questions with patience and kindness.
And do we drive still? Yes. Okay, so we drive all.
Pretty quickly, we realized Rashid had the perfect attitude and energy that we would need during our Himalayan trek.
Lama Hotel, and it starts from the Lama Hotel, Lama Hotel.
All right.
Over 8 days, we'd be trekking over 90 kilometers and gaining over 4,000 meters in elevation.
Day 1 here. After then, we'll go all the way here to day 2 to the Lama Hotel, and another day, day 3 to the Mundu.
He was young, enthusiastic, knowledgeable, and most importantly, he instantly became our friend.
So after talking for a bit, figuring out a plan, figuring out a budget, we have made a deal with Rashid, and he will be taking us through the mountains, and in 2 days we'll start our trek.
After he helped us create a packing list, we shook hands and made plans to meet him in 2 days at the local bus stop at 5:30 a.m. for what would be the adventure of a lifetime.